Go.
Or are we still listening?
So we
to
just
Jeffrey
watched
Bezos?
F9. I'm sorry.
Fast and Furious.
F9.
The 9 Fast and
F9.
Furious.
As in the keyboard function.
F9.
We watched.
So we watched Keyboard Function, the movie. Surprisingly, it had Vin Diesel in it.
Yes.
And Cardi B, apparently.
No. We have to get to that. We're going to recap the entire
Okay,
thing.
so start.
This is this.
It's the dumbest movie you've ever
If
seen.
you're thinking I'm gonna go into F9 and come out a different person, you are. Half of your brain will be melted.
I've spent $20 to see this movie.
I mean, I spent $6, but I was like, oh my gosh.
I never want to spend $20 again on a Fast and
well,
Furious
You,
movie.
it's because you paid for Luke too.
That's true. That's true.
But that was
Because I'm broke.
Do you know, literally the Fast and Furious ride at Universal was better than that. And that made more sense. And that didn't even make sense.
Okay, so where do we start? So
Okay, so we start off.
We start off. Let me give you a shot for shot description of this. We start off on a panning shot of a raceway. You see an old man, and then you see some bald kid.
Who's
and
the old man?
His father.
He's not old, though.
His semi.
Okay, you see a middle-aged gentleman
40s.
riding a car, okay? Racing, if
Yeah,
you will.
I don't think we could do this with the whole movie. But in the
no,
beginning,
we will.
was the work. No.
He freaking blows up,
Oh,
okay?
and apparently they get someone to play in a younger Dominic who looks like a freaking troll.
I said he looked like inbred Christian McCaffrey.
No, that's
Jacob. No, Dominic, they literally like, you look like you'd be good bald. You're Vin Diesel now.
They look,
They
he's
look-
even taller than him.
No, he was skinny. That kid was skinny.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
there's Vin Diesel like,
Yeah.
I'm here to
No,
race.
no, what's funny is younger Vin Diesel is taller than older Vin Diesel.
He had back problems, okay? He had back
Which
problems.
means he shrunk driving his muscle car all
yeah,
those years.
he's hunched over in a Dodge Charger like.
No, he doesn't even use. It's just one hand.
It's just
And
one hand.
so then his
my phone.
his alleged brother Jacob Toretto
His alleged brother.
Alleged brother. Bearing no
spiked
resemblance.
Apparently, his brother.
spiked the dad's car to blow up.
Well, he didn't mean to. And
It just happened.
it is then revealed later on in the movie that he did it on purpose because his dad was in debt. That doesn't make sense. Does
Well, my
somebody wanna
family was in
explain-
debt,
So
we
if we
didn't
kill
want
the
to win
dad,
the
the dad, they do realize that if you kill the debt's just gonna move on to them.
It's just, I mean, it was like, they're like, we threw the race because dad was in debt. Huh?
Dylan, I hope just so you know, they didn't mean to kill him.
No.
But that made no sense. I thought he didn't. The dad asked him to kill him.
No, he
the
said-
dad asked him to help him
like-
throw the race.
Just hit the drain.
Oh, and he just didn't know it would blow his car into
Yes.
smithereens and
Yeah.
There
beat
you
all
go.
physics of NASCAR.
Now hear me out. I could be dumb. Or, what if he just put on the brakes? No one thought of that one, did you, Vin? That's the stupid.
Did
You
you,
could have just
Vin?
been. Well, I gotta throw the race. Well, I guess I could drive a little bit slower than I was before, so the other guy can get in front of me.
I think he was leading. Is the problem?
He was.
Yeah, put the brake on.
Yeah, but the other guy was right behind him.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't understand this movie. It was funny.
I think
We're
you still
dumb.
get compensated if you led laps in NASCAR and your car breaks down. Then if you
Comment
just,
down
Do you know
below.
that? Okay, so fun fact: so the teams are based
Fun
on the
fact
type
time
of
with
car. So the teams are based on what type of car. If you
Right.
push a car that is not on your team to finish, then you lose your job.
Okay. Back to they put a car in space.
Yes, they went to space.
And not any
You-
car, a Pontiac Verso, a 1980s like
Mom
family car. That
Family. There's a
It's
part
all about family.
near the end of the movie. Every time Vin Diesel would say a line, I would come up with something that would go back to family. And he's like, "I want you to have these keys," and I'd be like, "Cause we're family." And it just, and they're like trying to push the narrative of like
I think your dad
their
needs to ask
family.
you a
It's like,
question.
you want to say grace? Because we're family. Every time. It's every time they bring up family, and it's like, okay, we get it. Y'all are some family, all right? Let's move on. Let's move over to something else.
Yes.
And then Francis Ngannou shows up.
Francis Ngannou!
I was in the theater.
Oh
I about
my God.
peed myself because I was like, "That's Francis Ngannou," and Luke was like, "Wait, it is?" And then Dylan's like, "Wait, who's that?" And then for those of you who aren't aware, Francis Ngannou is the UFC heavyweight champion of the world. This could age poorly. And he every opponent he's ever fought, he is either knocked out or submitted. So he's pretty dangerous.
He's
and he
also just a huge dude.
he gets beat up by a small Asian guy that's my height and died 2 movies ago. Or 3.
Yeah, no.
And then
he died.
Francis Ngannou gets blown up.
No, he died in the 6th movie. How is he alive? They're telling me they had the technology back then, but they didn't want to reveal it till the 9th movie that they could photo project a car with one. So how did he put a bullet through him? Wouldn't it have like gone through the hologram or what? So then the end credits scene of the entire movie is he goes back because Jason Statham killed him the first time. He goes back to him and he's just like,
you ain't supposed to be. Oh, by the way, I've only seen Hobbs and Shaw, so I have no clue what was going on.
I have seen no Fast and Furious.
Luke has seen none of them.
I have seen all of them in like 3/4 of 8, and they
race a
bad.
submarine, don't they?
Yeah, they're literally the 8th movie. It is so that lady that was in the box.
Yeah.
She was the bad guy in the 8th movie, and she took Dom's
She was
kid.
completely naked.
Yes, she was naked.
She was completely naked.
No, she took the kid that Dom has or whatever.
Why?
I don't remember. She just
I don't.
does.
Do they work for?
She's like over here like, oh, I can see by your chin that you have Nordic descent.
Do the
No,
fast?
she's basically telling him, oh yeah, your dad had sex with another woman.
Oh my god! Does fast car people, aka Vin Diesel's group? I don't know Vin Diesel's character's name. I'm calling him Vin Diesel.
Okay,
Vin Diesel.
So do they work for the government or are they just like?
so
Vin Diesel and Ludacris.
let me explain that.
What do they do?
It makes a little bit more sense, not a lot. So, the first 4 movies, it is literally them being criminals, and the 5th one too, because it's them like stealing like $1 million safe from a bank and just throwing it across the city, and then the cops follow them, and then they're like, "Oh, that's the fake safe."
That's not the real one.
And we have the real one. That was set for life.
And then they're like, we're gonna be rich because
So
we're
the
family.
6th one, Hobbs comes in and he's working for the government. And
Who's Hobbs?
Dwayne Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, and they're after Jason Statham as the bad guy. I think.
Jason Statham.
No, that's my bad. That's the 7th movie. Hobbs is after
Hobbs.
Dwayne, just say Dwayne. Just say Dwayne.
Okay, Rock. The Rock
Rock.
is after Vin Diesel's group because they're criminals and they did stuff like that. So that entire movie is them like clashing heads and being like,
I'm better than you because I'm British.
and then they're like,
Dwayne
and
Johnson's
then they're like, we need to hire you.
I'm bald.
They're like, after all this fighting, we realize we have a similar enemy. I might be getting this wrong. I can't recall how long ago I saw the movie. And then they're like, let's fight this dude. And then they like fight on a plane that's like going across a runway. And they like try to get their cars to like tow to it or
A
something.
woman is calling me.
And that's how Wonder Woman dies.
Not Wonder Woman!
Oh
No!
yeah, Yondu's in the movie.
Yeah.
And, I counted halfway through the movie. I was like, let's see how many pop culture or real world references that they could fit into this.
17.
17 halfway through. So it was like, I could tell they spent all their money on just like special effects and like clothing stuff because they were like, you're like Yoda. No, I'm like Luke Skywalker. No, you're more like Han Solo. Why? Because it's from Star Wars. You remember the movie? And then they're like, it was like, nah, I think I'm more like Yoda. Oh, why are you like Yoda? Because he was in a movie. And that's cool, because he was a puppet and he had his hand stuck up his butt and he go, wah, 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 wah. What?
she was saying that because
No, they
basically
spent
John
literally
Cena-
all their money on just Francis Ngannou and Cardi B. Cardi
She
B's
showed up and I laughed.
Why was she in?
I was so happy.
No, explain this. They're in Britain, right? The original, like, Fast and Furious takes place in some place in America.
Family Town, USA.
That has a large percentage of, like, Hispanic descent there.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and Cardi B's there.
And somehow Cardi B, who was there, which Vin Diesel helped out at some alleged time between the movies that we never saw, is
I want to see that movie.
in Britain with her girl squad that she all hired and.
Oh, by the way,
That
that
were
were
under-
guns. So I
Turn the volume down.
So I panicked and I threw the phone out of the window.
This is the story about Tucker's
I
rehab.
fist fought Dylan in the parking lot.
Okay.
It's actually been 4 months. I've been in rehab.
Yeah.
If you don't want to know the ending, then who cares?
Spoiler!
Spoiler warning.
We should've-
Throw up the graphic.
We should have said that the first
I was
time.
about to say that.
Well, we didn't really. It wasn't really anything in there. So basically, here's the end of the story. There is a 3-ton truck that Vin Diesel is driving. Okay. It is rolling down a hill. Meanwhile, it also just got bombed, and it's on fire. And it is rolling down the hill, and he stops it from rolling down the hill.
Oh, and then also,
And then
How?
but when it no, hear me out. It gets blown up with 3 missiles, not 2, not 1, 3.
No, it was 4.
4. My
It
bad.
gets shot with 4 missiles.
It's on fire. It's flipping down a hill.
no,
Moving-
the flipping down the hill was before.
Oh right. Then
It's
it
rolling
gets
down
hit
the hill. He blows it up for some reason.
He somehow gets it back to driving it, and then no,
and it
he's-
still works somehow.
And so he then jumps out of the.
at this point in the movie, my brain just said,
Yeah,
Killed
he
itself.
somehow exits the vehicle, and then it's perfectly timed that it goes over the ledge, and this elongated truck hits the jet that was shooting missiles at them.
Oh, the runner's back. How did he
Oh,
get
he's
back?
look at them go.
Did he just teleport?
Hey, move it up, slowpoke.
He's on a time loop.
Hold on. I'm trying to get this. Look at that man. I don't even know if I'm filming him.
He was there though.
He probably
POV.
doesn't do cross country.
The food, not the people. Can you say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you clarified. I might not add that, but we
You just censor it for like 4 minutes. Just
It's hanging off of the cliff at the perfect timing to where it hits a plane and blows up the plane.
yeah.
And that's basically
And
the end of the movie.
I thought the annoying lady was dead, but it was like no.
Yeah. It was a drug.
Which one was the? Oh yeah.
But here's the actual end of the story. They're eating table.
They're eating tables.
They're eating dinner together as a family because that's what they are. And then
We're family.
And then
At a
a
quarter
dead
mile.
man rolls up because he's dead, but they still say that he's alive.
No, so they're having family. It's the little kid's about to say grace, and they're like, "Oh, there's a chair empty." And of course, you thought it would have been John Cena, but no, John Cena has people after him. So instead, they get.
Oh, I thought that was.
It wasn't John Cena.
Oh, I thought it was.
It was
Johnson.
Paul Walker, or his character Brian. It was his car from I don't know, souped up from one of the earlier movies, and he just drives in, and everybody's
They-
like,
They just.
But he
need to-
died,
they just-
so-
"Yeah, he's been dead."
Well, isn't his brother supposed to play him or something?
His brother played him in the rest of the 7th movie, but they
Okay.
did motion cap for his face, and you can
They
tell.
look pretty similar, so
Yeah.
they're just like they cut like the pan of like Paul Walker because they bring him back in movies. He's like, yeah, guys. So I just got a few things taken off. Yeah, been busy.
Hey guys, I
Oh,
just came back from.
Hold on. The stupidest excuse that the stupidest thing they did in that movie was Vin Diesel's kid. He just leaves his kid. Like
It's never alluded if he had a babysitter.
no, it said Brian was taking care of him, which is Paul Walker's character. So you're saying the whole time Paul Walker's not running from the law. Paul Walker's not doing anything. His wife shows up, but he's busy babysitting the kids. Explain to me how that
How do
makes
you
sense.
get on baby duty?
You know what I bet he's doing?
What?
It's like, I was a cop. I bet your dad would be fine if I let you teach you how to shoot.
Dude, what if we were cops? The movie.
So you get the handcuffs and
Let's
the pistol.
be cops. The movie.
And my kids get to be the criminals. You get 5 minutes.
To go shoot him.
I'll shoot him. My turn. He pulls out like a rubber bullet gun, just hits one of them with it.
He pulls out a Nerf gun and just... You've already shot me 4 times. Stop it.
Just drills one of his kids.
Just smacks him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's what Paul Walker does. He's known for smacking children.
I don't.
I shouldn't say that.
That's why he
gonna
died.
That's gonna get pulled out.
No, it's,
That's a hot
keep
take.
that in.
That's
Keep
a-
that
that's-
in.
Keep that in.
That's a hot
Paul
take.
Walker,
Paul
hits his
kids.
That's a hot take.
Hot take.
Hot take. Paul Walker hit kids.
Hold on. Let's give it. You know Vin Diesel made music?
Do you know Vin
You're
Diesel
kidding.
hit kids?
Hey, hey Vince, if you want to come defend yourself, pull up. I'll fight you. Pull up, Vin. I'll do it. I'll win.
Do you remember? You know that guy Ludacris? Yeah, he
hits kids.
too.
Yeah.
Pull up, Ludacris. I'll fight you too.
Oh, you know Dwayne the Rock Johnson? You know
He doesn't
was in
hit
the
kids.
Fast and
He
Furious.
doesn't hit kids.
Okay.
He was in the Fast and Furries.
Hold on.
Fast
This
and
is
Furious.
This is the Vin Diesel song. This is
Vin Diesel hits his kids. Because it does have a similar voice, but it also could just be auto-tuned a lot because it's Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Did you know that Danny DeVito has a song?
What's it called?
Oh, let me find it.
Oh, isn't it like a jazz song?
It is.
Back to Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furry.
Cardi B hits
Fast
kids.
Cardi B.
Who wants to come and defend themselves? No one
Who
will.
wants to? Vin Diesel. Come
Do
talk to
something,
me.
Vin. Do something.
Is that?
Paul Walker.
Wait, is that?
Come defend
Is that?
me.
Is that the? Is that the crew? Is that the?
Is that
Guys,
is
guys,
that
hey,
Vin
guys,
Diesel?
hey.
Vin Diesel just Dylan just got dragged out of the car by Vin Diesel. Y'all, Dylan
Yo,
died.
hot take.
Hot
Vin
take.
Diesel could not take
Be
me.
sure to press the like, 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 press the like.
Hit that
press the
bell
like,
icon.
Press the like before. Hey guys, press the like before Vin Diesel comes and kidnaps me. Is that Vin Diesel hitting on my car?
Oh,
Ah!